All right, guys, we're about to do a warm-up, and my dog Yeti, he wants to get his cards read. He said, what about my turn? When do I? You know, he wants to know about love. So let's see. First, okay, let's get a little bit of his energy. Yes, all right, let's see. For Mr. Yeti, hi, look at this. He knows he is a sexy, waiting for his sexy bitch. He's like, and he's looking at me like, when are you gonna bring me one? Or when am I gonna let him out? Because somebody already gave him the green light. In this case, it's blue. And look, occasionally, because you're not perfect, right? He's like, I ain't perfect. Yes, I like to have my drinks. Yes, I'm a fucking bad boy. Yes, me gusta la mala vida de vez en cuando, he says in English. Yes, I love the bad life because I'm a bad boy. And plus, he still has his nuts. Yes, I didn't, you don't want them to keep, no, let's not even go there. So yes, Yeti right now on his mind, he's looking for his boss bitch. He's the boss daddy. But look, maybe, he had a little interference competition with siblings. They wanted your bitch. The green light, the light bulb moment. If, well, in his case right here, collective, he could have been dealing with a very controlling, possessive, owner. Didn't let them go out. This person could have been causing him mental pain and everything. And my boy Yeti right now is like, he's thinking about it. Do I really want to go back? Now, this could be that he left his bitch somewhere and he's like, nah, this bitch was too controlling. And he could be a little lonely until he found me, of course, because yes, somebody gave him to me, right? A long time ago. So, yeah. And right now, what is happening? Because this is in your mind, right? He could be having a light bulb moment. I don't know if I really want to be on camera, right? He could be in this energy. He's like, oh shit. Because somebody might recognize him and say, hey, that's my dog. Bitch, not no more, right? Okay, good. And they could get angry. For some of you guys, if you're relating to this message, you could have like an ex or something that you split up, and it's almost like the dog takes off from their house. They're like, fuck that, I don't want to be over here. It could be a woman or a man. They don't even take care of them, and they take out the anger on them, because it reminds them of you, and this dog could be bad as hell and piss him and shit and everywhere, because they want to get out the house. For some of you guys, yeah, they get angry. And for a lot of you guys, on a different note, your animal, your friend, your loyal friend is trying to tell you something about your friends. And whichever way, they could ride a motorcycle, they could be in this energy. Maybe they drink a lot. And they're trying to tell you something about a friend. It's a clown. They could be causing you this depression, and you may be in separation from this person, right? Is that what you're trying to tell them? He's trying to tell you guys something, eh? Yes, you've already graduated from this person. The person may be wanting to reconcile after they went and tried something else. Maybe this person was pretending to be a boss bitch, but this bitch, had to rob an ex, if they got a divorce. Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, so maybe you could be the next victim, fucker. If you're a male, you listening to this, or if you're a woman and your dude divorced you and took off with somebody else, no te preocupes. It's gonna happen to them. They're gonna come back, but you've already graduated from that shit. That shit is old. Kick it is something that's been around the block. Is that what you're saying? That's what he's saying. Don't do that. For some of you guys, if you want reconciliation, look, this was flipped over. Why they want to come back is because ya no hay dinero. They're on their last penny. Look, and then they're a freaking snake. It would be nice if they had an anaconda down here, then you wouldn't care, pero they're a freaking snake up, there. They don't have nothing there. Is that what you're saying? That's exactly what he see. Yeah, he says, tell him you're about to take off. And if you're a man listening, she don't know how to work it. Just because I gotta be fair. Yes, look, and they could be angry because you broke free from these chains, these spirits. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, they did magic acá, For some of you men, you're like, man, it works. Finally, it works because they were doing pecker magic, right? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, he's like, fuck, man. Because what? He said, yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't want to be classified or be held, by anybody with guilt and shame. So hey, is that what you're saying? He's like, fuck, de vez en cuando it didn't work because I drank too much. Look at him. Yes, look. They were trying. For a lot of you guys, look, you're gonna know. Some of you guys are dealing with somebody like this, Ira. All they wanted was to be in the bed trying to take your energy so they can act like a boss bitch. Pero que chingado sabe. Look. You're the real deal right here. And they could have said, you're an absent father or mother, pero puro pinche pedo. They were keeping them away, but you stayed loyal to God, right? All right. So maybe this, se le está acabando la energy of this bitch, man or woman, because a man could act like a bitch. Yes. Look, knowledge. If you're a woman and you're listening to this, you could be a male too, cabrón. And you know how to control your energies. You should. That's what God is trying to teach you. Don't worry. Don't let your emotions go like this, because right now it might seem like you're not getting justice. You might be like, damn, why does everything happen? Like nobody believes me. And extreme could be something very important. But guess what? You probably named the motherfucker extreme. And guess what? You're in this energy. You don't give up because you gave it to God. This is God bringing this, this pinche storm and chinga in divine timing. I'm here. So this person could be mad now, man or woman, that, oh my God, why? Is that what you're trying to say? Okay, tell me. Yeah, he said yes. So some of you guys, when you put the mat together, you don't have, okay. Look, yes. Look, this person could be so mad they want to put a little hit on you, or wanted, they want to get, and it doesn't have to be this. This isn't the spiritual realm before it happens here. And they could be right here. Look, you're putting the math. Oh, okay. That's what's going down. All right. And you're like, you know what? I still give it to God. Sea lo que sea. And this person's like, oh my God, how did you find out? Listen, Linda, Akira, how? Because for a lot of you guys, they're freaking angry. They could have drained your bank account or whatever, and you're still taking off. For some of you guys, pay attention. Yes, this is for my males. There could be a woman that you're about to rendezvous again, maybe spin the block, and you're like, you know what? Le voy a enseñar el chile otra vez. And she could be like this. Oh my God, it's fucking getting up. Because the spell work doesn't work no more. No. And boy, are you going to rock that world. For a lot of you other guys, it could have drained your energy, and they're watching you, man or female. Maybe you take care of your mom and you're having a good time, and you're like, man, I drained them of everything. And they're still out here having fun. And they could be pissed. This could even be a fucking suegra. Yes. For the ones that speak Spanish, what are you saying? Yes, they're saying it could be a mother-in-law, the ex-mother-in-law, and they're pissed because your person still thinks of you, and they're mad. For some of you guys, if you're still married, your mother-in-law could be pissed. And this is a warning for some of you guys, because you're gonna start. If you're smart, you're gonna be paying attention, and you're gonna take your man's side instead of ruining your relationship, no matter what. Because you're gonna get knowledge, and you're gonna get advice, not from me, not from my dog, but from God, the universe. Look, if you put one and one together, there's a mother figure. For some of you guys, you could be a male, and it could be still a mother figure. No seas chiquiado, cabrón. Some of you guys, you're too close to your mom. You need no more titty babies in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And some of the girls are like, yeah, bitch, no more titty babies. If you're going to suck on a titty, let it be not your mama's no more. All right? So some of them could be pissed. You're taking me away. That's what happened with him. He wanted to stay with his mom. No, I'm just kidding. This is part of your spiritual test. Look, and it's coming up. The mountains are right there for some of you guys. Some of my ladies, you're going to know this man is for you because he loves those tetas. I'm telling you, look. Let's put it on for reals. He said, let's keep it real. It says right here, mother-daughter curse. For some of you guys, you need to look at your family history. Some of you guys, if you're a male, I'm picking up this energy or this download. It says, if you're a male and you look back at the history of your ex or your current spouse, maybe they have a history of widows, and it's gonna have you thinking like, fuck, am I gonna? You better be close to God, because some of you guys, God took you out because of your heart, because of your intentions. You're still a fucking bad boy. Nobody, that's the way God created you. Pero eres listo, cabrón, or you should be. Be careful. Because somebody made a deal, with the devil, right? And they qualified to, man or woman. Now, for some of you guys, you have a new job coming up. You think, oh, I'm never going to make it, but this is going to be justice. Maybe you're in the justice system. I don't know. But it's a spiritual test. And this could be spiritually. You're passing the test. You're hired. Yes, now you're going to fight, to the extreme. You're going to fight chaos. You know how to do it. And you know how to do it with love. And look, you could be a little guardian. Hey, bitch, what? Now, for some of you guys, you're going to be repelling people. People are going to be coming up to you, and you turn around and your aura is going to scare the shit out of them. What? Yes, there's a spiritual guide. And some of you guys, there could be a lot of gossip that people are scared of you. Why, nobody wants to talk to you. What? They said because you have a guardian angel. For some of you guys, there's an entity that somebody sent to you that in the past, if you're wondering, if you're trying to research why, because I'm hearing this, nobody loves me, nobody cares. Just like a rat like that. And if you have that, that's a spirit behind you that's bringing chaos. There's going to be justice. Whoever sent that to you, it's going right back to them. They're going to start to feel all these pains because they tried to attack an anointed one. Okay, so yes, some of you guys, it could be even at the Amalia, something like that. This, when I say that, that's deep. You see how he arranged himself? You want me to say it? Yes, this could be somebody that they were jealous of you. This ant could be pissed because for some of you guys, it's almost like this is kind of not, yes, this is deep. Some of you guys have an aunt or an uncle, but they said an aunt that is jealous. They feel tricked. They married the wrong brother and they wanted that lifestyle. Pero se chingaron because God knows. God knows what's up on that. See? There was nothing nobody did. God had it that way, but this woman is so greedy. They want that lifestyle, And your uncle is your uncle. God created him to be that way, but it is what it is. But going back to this, he said, that was for somebody, not all of you guys. Yes, look, some of you guys, the people that are gossiping about you, that they could be like this, or that person that is tapping into you and trying to, to live curiously through you. Look, they're about to be, exposed. And people are gonna look at them like this, like, oof, because they'll have this aura. It's almost like it's backfiring. Yes, they're gonna say, maybe in the past they could have been like, hey, you know what? He has a little dick, and you're like, what? I don't even go that way. What the fuck is wrong with you? Or they could have said all kinds of stuff. And you're about to be tripping out because in reality, it's them. They're projecting it out there, and look, they're right there in the computer. What else they can find from you? But no, you keeping it old school, baby. Some of you guys, you keep it gangster. Bitch, I strip and what? I used to. Look, right? And what? Some of you guys, I sold up the block. And what? How many bricks did I fucking throw out through the hole? Yes, and what? And people are shocked. They're like, fuck. Yeah, because you're still in this energy of the Cinderella stories. Yes, you can hear sirens. But somewhere or another, bitch, you rise like this, like the phoenix. Why? Because you are protected. And somebody could be furious, something like that. Maybe they talk that way. This person could have had the Jezebel spirit. And for some of you guys, look, there's somebody that's never lived that life, but they want to talk about it. And guess what's going to happen? They're going to live it. Since they're so happy and thrilled that they fucking excited, guess what? God will throw them right in the perfect place so they can, orale, live it. This person's going to be like, what? Yeah. Some of you guys, you're going to, you know, for some of you guys, whatever they tried, they could have threw magic. He's saying they threw magic for you to be in this position. You could have been somebody that just, you know, very heartful, loving and everything. And they were jealous of your ass, you know, and they could have went around, you know, and got some work. Look, they're telling you to move quick. And they wanted you in this position. And they're going to end up there. It's almost like, you know, God has a way of doing things in a mysterious way. And a lot of times karma, we look at karma, we're like, how come they're not getting their karma? No, don't pay attention to that. They will have their karma whenever God, you know, wants it, not you. Your job is to prepare yourself, to be prepared for this. A lot of you guys are breaking these generational curses. And when you go back and rewind it and check, there's somebody that is not really paying attention to, you know, generational curses. It could be with a father figure, with a mother figure. It repeats again and again. Some of you guys could, you know, could be dealing with a mother figure that you saw your parents or parent, one of them, where, you know, they had like your grandma had all their child's, or yeah, all of their child's, your uncles and aunts back except your parent. And you would wonder, and maybe your parent was the one that fucking sewed it up and made sure the whole fucking family, or maybe the successful one, but never gave them the credit. And you see that repeating within you. On the other note, it could be the same thing I was saying. You marry, but this person maybe didn't have the family close to them. Maybe they were abandoned, and then all of a sudden you start to figure out, whoa, there was a lot of widows. Guess what, fucker? If you're a man listening to this, there could be something hidden within this. Make sure you research and you connect to God so you don't become the next person that's gonna, some of you guys will be the one that breaks that chain. As far as being alive, the spouse is not going to be falling in there because it's in their DNA. Why? Because of the mother figure. Maybe they're too close to the mother figure and they're going to betray you. And you're in the hopes of you passing away. And they're going to be stalking to make sure shit happens. But, you know, your DNA, it's in their DNA for it to happen, but you're going to break it. This is your spiritual test. You're going to pull back. Some of you guys, they're going to want to come back and you're like, hold up, espérate, I smell bullshit. And you're just going to be like, nope. And they're going to say you're a bad boy. And you could still be a bad boy. And if you're a lady in this situation, you could be a badass chick. And you're like, you don't display it. You know, I see two people coming together like this. It's in their bloodline. You know, no joke. It's a spiritual test. Because for some of you guys, if you're in this energy of feeling powerless, this is the person, whoever put you in this position, believe it or not, they were wishing on your downfall big time. They have mommy and daddy issues. And they're in the shadows. You think they're not watching you? Yes, they're watching your every move, spiritually and physically. They're a fucking clown. Yes, but look, this keeps coming up and you're going to pass it. But look, these two people right here, there's a boss and a boss lady. And you're going to pick, because one of them, she's on the bed. Y eso no vale madre. Any woman could fucking bounce that ass, or any man could, you know, slang that dick, even if it's little. You know, it's the energy behind it. And some of you women know what I'm talking about. It ain't about the size, it's how he whips it. And the energy, the kundalini. Yeah, so this woman right here, she could act like she's boss bitch, but how does she get the wealth? By fucking somebody over? That ain't fucking being no boss bitch. By stepping on over somebody, by using, you know, trying to hurt somebody else, you know, puros pinches chismes. That's how you got to be a boss lady. No, but look, it's going to be somebody that's going to unmask this person. Give me my energy back. And you're going to say, bitch. But for some of you guys, you have a person that is going to match your energy. And unfortunately, they are going to be talking a lot of shit. And if they are, good. Don't feel bad. This person knows what he wants. He's going to go after what he wants, but he's going to do it in his way and in his divine timing. This person is connected to the Most High God. You know, he knows how to take order. He's obedient. He's just sitting there watching and waiting. This one can't even look you in the eyes. Look, she's looking down. I know, sí, tuve que hacer esto. I had to do this and that, you know, pero this person, look, she got gloves. She even has to hide the hands. And somebody's paying close attention. Some of you guys are viewing and you're catching on and you're like, yeah, wait a minute. Why? Because God is going to expose this. You know, it's like there's like a reset button that God's going to go like this. Boom. And people are going to be like, oh my God, that was right. Because God is going to put something within you. Look. And this person is banking that the energy and the magic they're sending, you know, that people won't notice, but it's going to happen. Look, because look, they can't look in the eye. They're going to be exposed. A lot of you guys, if you're in the fear of, you know, I got something over you. If you put that shit on the table, some of you guys are just man or woman, you gangster like that. Now, let me tell you, a lot of people are like, oh, why you know, this and this about God, Jesus. Jesus was gangster. I mean, look, the 12 disciples, they weren't no innocent people. God chooses. And he chose a lot of you guys. Some of you cross watchers, some of you guys that are haters, Ira, he chose you too. But you're not opening, you know, to receive those messages. Yes. Home-based business. I'm going to tell you like this, and it says remote. For a lot of you guys, you're going to pass this test. You said, it said right here, stuck in concrete, right? Like some of you guys come from an industry, you don't know technology yet. Here it is, look, stuck. These cards, I'm telling you. And he said, yet. But once you do, and the greatest part about it is, you have the best teacher. And that's God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit. 3 of them. You have 3. And always remember 3. 12 equals 3. It's in your DNA. You're going to have ability to make money easily and effortlessly. Repeat it. Put it in the comments. This is a heaven sent blessing. And you're going to notice that people are going to want to take from you. And this is my advice. But go to God, you know, for confirmation. Because here, this is the other side of you. Bad boy, bad girl, you know, this is a match made in heaven. Because this energy only comes out, you know, when they come after you. You know how to balance it. But going back to this, when people take from you, be careful, you know, to really pay attention. Read between the lines. Some people, you know, I've had in my past, they could take. I've even thrown them my shirt off my back. And there's people that I've helped when nobody helped them. And when it came to their turn to help me, it's almost like that spiritual test. All they did is drive around and just to make sure I was down. They weren't trying to help. And some of you guys have people spinning the block to come and check how are they doing. But they forgot. You know, they forgot. When you helped them, when you were obedient, God told you, help this person. And look, they're watching and everything, but the way God is gonna, in other words, when they take from you and you react in a godly way where you don't have to retaliate. You say, God, do you see this? And God says, yes. He'll send you a sign. And this message is for the ones that feel oppressed. Go to God. There's scriptures about that, so you can be set free, and it's all in your mind. Protect your heart always, because you want to be vibrating and sending that radiated that vibration of love, and knowing that God has you no matter what. Because what they take, God will multiply it. And the craziest thing is they'll be in this energy when they see how God blesses you. Yes, they'll be like, oh my God, I shouldn't have took all that. If they took your calzones, hey, vas a tener 20, 30 packs of them, you know, because they were trying to do magic. For some of you guys, home-based business is badass. Some of you guys are going to work and you could be like this. I don't know how to use the computer. Don't worry. Trust in God. God is going to pamper the shit out of you. And, you know, people could be like, oh, te va a pasar esto. And you're like, you know what? I've been stuck before. I know how it feels. I don't need to overreact. You know, I'm here to help people. You know, I like to give back. And for a lot of you guys, you've always been there. And the enemy wants you to stop. And it probably hurt you before because you might have helped people and you felt betrayed, and that was the whole purpose. Is your heart going to remain open to keep moving forward and staying on your purpose? Because you're around the block, I see, to where when you pass these hills, blessings will start to come. Some of you guys, you know how to give back to the community without any, you know, expectations. Why? Because you know, and this is very important, bless. God said, I will bless those that bless you, and I will curse those that curse you. And when you have and you walk in that authority, or say you know it, you claim it, you embrace it, and you radiate it, people will be like this, fuck. And for a lot of you guys, they might have played around and said, oh, this, they think they're the Cinderella, and or you're the prince. Maybe you just have it like that. And you're just a phoenix. It's almost like they could put you in a trap, you come down crashing, but you're coming down crashing with a smile, like like a skydiver, knowing that, fuck, this next time I get up, it's gonna be even better. And some of you guys could be very, very frustrated. You're like, well, my chick is in this energy. That's not your chick no more. That's an entity, and you gotta say bye, adios. There's nothing you can do. Some of you guys have access denied. This person like to go in and out in astral travel, and for some of you guys, you're about to cut them like a ninja when they come. Vámonos. And then it's gonna look like a horror flick. Some of you guys are bad boys listening to this. You're like, fuck that. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of her, and then I'm gonna cut the cord. O sea, the demon. Vámonos a la chingada. Whoever needed to hear that. It has to do with this astral traveling. Out of her body experience. They're gonna fuck around and find out. I don't know. Look, the sirens. So, guys, this is a collective message. I don't know who needed to hear this, but this hiring for some of you guys, this could be spiritually. This could be a new job. This is something you're gonna do. Yes, they want you to keep your lips shut. And for some of you guys, the person that's talking all this shit, they refuse to stop. You know, chismeando, telling your things out there. They're gonna be like, but I miss you, I want you. Joder la chingada. They're gonna be pissed when the universe throws you this new person, because some of you guys been patient and some of you guys have been silent. They're gonna fuck around, clown around, I heard, and find out. And remember, this is your purpose. Are you gonna go? Are you gonna trust? Are you gonna live in high vibration? Regardless if shit is falling apart, you're still like this. Just así. Yes, then you're hired. Yes. Now come on, move on. Let's go. Infinite Tarot 888. Hit the like button, share, subscribe.